Everyone is familiar with that person, the one who must always be right, who must always speak last in every discussion, and whose ego is so enormous it could practically be seen from outer space. It's simple to let these individuals annoy you and ruin your day, and it's alluring to lower yourself to their level and give them the cold shoulder. Generally speaking, that isn't the best option. So what should you do if you come across an egotistical person? 7 ways are listed below. How Sigma men handle. Number 1. They don't take the bait. Nothing makes an arrogant person happier than to see a response from you. They enjoy tickling your buttons and making you feel uncomfortable. Sigma males are aware of this and decline to satisfy. Even though it's harder said than done, they maintain their composure and don't let the haughty individual get to them. It's critical to keep in mind that you are the only one who loses in this scenario. Putting the haughty person down may feel good in the moment, but in the long term, it will only make you feel worse. The best course of action when someone is baiting you is to walk away. Avoid participating in their games and resist allowing them to ruin your day. Of course, this isn't always practical, especially if you have to encounter the conceited person frequently. You'll just have to try your best to recover in these circumstances. Number 2. They move aside to create room for the individual. Avoiding all contact with a haughty person is the best course of action. Sigma males maintain the greatest possible distance from the subject. Sigmas try to stay as far away from them as they can if they are co-workers. They quit spending time with them if they are their friends. It's crucial to put as much distance as you can between you and the haughty person. Keep it secured when conducting business. This will lessen their ability to target you to the greatest extent possible. You'll also get some much-needed breathing room as a result. This technique works so well because it removes the arrogant person's leverage. To feel good about themselves, they require your support and affirmation. If you take that away, they're left in a precarious position. Although this approach might not always work, it is absolutely worth a go. Number 3. They check to see that their self-assurance remains unharmed. The best defense against an arrogant person is self-assurance. You may disregard their small-scale criticism or belittlement by having high self-esteem. If there are those who are aware of your self-assurance and security, they won't tolerate it. If someone is spreading false information about you with your back turned, because it is a sort of social proof, this is impacted. It's more difficult for the arrogant individual to succeed when others endorse you. This approach is quite effective if the conceited individual is someone you often interact with, such as a co-worker or student. The Sigma men approach conceited people by shrugging them off. Their self-assurance is unwavering. Therefore, the arrogant person uses his or her tactics to tear them down. They don't allow anyone convince them otherwise since they are confident in their own value. Number 4. They promote tolerance and diplomacy. It can be challenging to maintain composure and rationality. An arrogant individual has a knack of pressing all of your buttons and getting you upset when you're around them. Sigma guys are aware of this and take care to build diplomacy. They never jump to conclusions and constantly attempt to consider both sides of an argument. This does not imply that they are a doormat who allows others to tramp all over them. They simply understand that it's crucial to respect others and consider all sides of an issue. They are always able to maintain control of the situation and never acquiesce to the other, even though the other person isn't acting in this manner. The person will probably become off balance since they are expecting a specific response from you. In general, if you respond with resentment and fury, you will notice a display of pretended outrage or hurt sentiments. They might take advantage of your rage to make themselves out to be the victim. Responding courteously deprives them of their authority while maintaining their reputation. If not, you will need to maintain your composure. Following that, you start to research the situation and ask inquiries. Number 5. They restrict the quantity of information they divulge to the person. Sigma men are aware that knowledge is power. Additionally, they are aware that a haughty person will turn any information they possess against them. They are very selective about the information they share with them as a result. They make sure to keep everything significant to themselves and simply give them the absolute minimum. This technique works well because it makes it hard for the conceited individual to gather information against you. They could find a few items, but they won't have anything they can use against you. This strategy also helps maintaining your composure around the individual simpler because you don't have to worry about them turning your words against you if you're careful with what you say. You can be at ease and authentic when you have nothing to conceal. Number 6. They switch the conversation's focus. A conceited individual will frequently attempt to lead a conversation in order to forward their own agenda. Sigma males ships the conversation naturally shifts to a different subject. This will frequently cause disruptions in the lives of the arrogant person, and allow space to restrict their ability to influence the debate. Sigma males will also rephrase the conversation to give you the opportunity to take the lead. The arrogant individual will become defensive as a result, giving you the opportunity to control the conversation's direction. If they bring up fresh material and share stories or anecdotes about it, don't be astonished. Bots fabricate stories to maintain their notoriety or enhance their appearance. By changing the topic of the discussion anytime they begin to dominate it, you can take advantage of this. Number 7. They are sincere and occasionally set boundaries. When a Sigma guy is prepared to handle a problem, he might just tell them that he believes they are acting arrogant and he doesn't enjoy their lying or manipulating. Regardless of how courteous and guarded you are, you must be forthcoming in order to establish and reinforce your authority. Later effects may result from others. They will surely view the guy as an enemy and may avoid or work against him if it turns out that the person is a liar or a cheat in order to further their objectives. The most challenging part is competing with they might convince their peers or management that he isn't doing his fair share. If he cooperates, the Sigma man might not be aware that people have been speaking negatively about him until it hits him square in the face. If a Sigma's friends and family choose to support them, an arrogant person in their circle might cause them the same harm. The Sigma guy must therefore choose his battles wisely. Although dealing with a haughty individual can be difficult, it's undoubtedly. People who are single can employ a few cunning tactics to subdue a haughty individual. By employing these techniques, they can reduce the arrogant person's influence and prevent them from disturbing their tranquility.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.